Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Danae. If you are new to this channel, if you're new to this channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. So today's video is going to be my labor and delivery story time. I'm gonna be getting ready and gonna be like talking to you guys about my experience and like what went on. And I did say I was gonna try to record, but I wasn't able to. Everything happened so fast, and it was just really hard to record. But I'm gonna tell y'all guys like my experience. Hopefully we don't need a part 2. But so I didn't do my hair. I washed it like, I think it was last night. I washed it last night and I just put it up so it's frizzy. My hair is naturally curly, but I damaged it so much, so I'm just, don't mind the mess. I do need to clean. Like, I'm a mom of 3 boys. It's crazy. Like, I thought it would be harder, but I really didn't even think. Like, it was unbelievable that I was having twins, but they're such good babies. Like, they're really good babies. But my face went down so much. It was so chubby. I did not like it. But so I'm gonna be doing my makeup. My little mirror is all dirty. My goodness. But I'm gonna do my makeup. Oh, y'all can't even see me if I open it. There. So I'm trying to think, what should we start off with? Okay, so on Monday, October 4th was my last OBGYN appointment. So it was my last doctor's appointment, right? Sorry, but it was my last doctor's appointment. So here, one of the babies. But it was my last doctor's appointment, and I was going to fill out papers because I was scheduled for Tuesday, October 5th, to have a C-section, right? Because I wanted me to have a C-section since it would be safer, and I was like, whatever. Like, I really didn't want to have a C-section, but I was like, okay, I guess if that's what the doctor says is best, but I really didn't want to have one, right? So I go to my appointment, and for the past 2 nights I was having like the worst contractions. Like, I mean, I have a high pain tolerance, so I was like, oh, it's nothing. But so I was having the worst contractions. So I told my doctor, I was like, I lied a little bit. I was just like, oh yeah, I'm having them every 5 minutes. But like, I really couldn't tell. Like, I couldn't tell how long they were. I just knew that they hurt, and like, I don't know, they just were constant. I couldn't like really time them. So I told him that, and he was like, okay, we'll check your cervix. So he checks my cervix, and he was just like, oh, you're in labor, you're 4 centimeters dilated. I'm like, oh wow. So like, if I wouldn't have told him, I probably would have been like, got home, been getting everything ready for the next day, and been in labor. So I'm glad I told him. But so he says that, so I'm just like, down with that. So he was just like, okay, well, go to the hospital. I'll see you at the hospital. And I was like, okay. So first I went back home because like the hospital was like, it was like, it was like 15 minutes away from my house. So I went to my house first to get all my stuff and to meet my mom, so because she was gonna be taking care of Jordan. Ew, I haven't done my makeup in forever, it feels like, so probably won't do it right. But I went to my house first to meet my mom because I had told her what the doctor had told me. So we came and we're getting all my stuff, and we didn't get the car seats yet because like we weren't gonna get discharged right away. How babies didn't get discharged right away. So I was just like, okay. And then, but I was like so nervous, like on the way to the house. I was just like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to have a C-section. Like, it's supposed to be the next day. So I was supposed to deliver October 5th, right? That was my scheduled day. But the babies wanted to come earlier. But it was better. But so I come home. It took us like 30 minutes, honestly, to come here, get our stuff, and then go back. Wait, no, they probably had to be longer, like 45 minutes. But so then we come home, we get our stuff, and then we leave. We go to the hospital. They check us in. They take like an hour to get me into the operating room because I had to did I have, yeah, I had to fill out paperwork, and then I had to, what else did I have to do? I had to do the COVID test, and then after the COVID test, trying to think. I was just filling out paperwork, and they were checking my contractions, and I had like 2 worst contractions. I was probably like already like, I don't know, like probably 9 centimeters dilated, but I had 2 bad contractions. That was it. Like I didn't cry or nothing. I probably could have went all natural, but I had to have a C-section. So, but yeah, they weren't that bad. Like they were like, my stomach got tight. Like even the nurse said she's having a contraction because she was like, my stomach was so tight, and like it just hurt. Like it hurt really bad. Like that was the worst. But I only had two bad contractions, and that was it. And then so after that, it was like about, trying to think, like maybe, I don't know what time it was, honestly, because I wasn't really on my phone. I was just like kind of like uncomfortable. I was trying to get the babies out, because while I was pregnant, I couldn't lay on my back, right? So like I had a hard time breathing laying on my back, because like they were all on my organs and stuff. So like it kind of like made me have a hard time breathing to lay on my back. So I was just like so uncomfortable. I was like, dude, can they hurry up? And then so like I think maybe because I had them at 4, so maybe like at 3, right? Maybe like at 3 is when they took me into the operating room, and they didn't give me an epidural. It was a spinal. I think that's what it's called. It's like an epidural, but it's like it numbs. Like damn, I was like so messed up, dude. If I do my makeup so messed up, I'm sorry. It's just I haven't done my makeup in forever, and I can't even see. Like I'm so blind. But they did a spinal, right? So, but it took longer than an epidural. Like epidural, they just do the shot and that's it. Hell no, this spinal, like they poked in my back so many times to make sure I was all the way numb. But thank God. But still, like I was like, damn, this shit hurts. It hurts so bad. Like for them to keep poking my back just to make sure like I was numb. But my boyfriend was there the whole time, so like he was like seeing me in pain, and like I know he felt bad because he didn't know what to do. But so I was on the thing, and I was getting the spinal thing, so I can't feel nothing. And after that, it took them like maybe like 10-15 minutes to get that done. And then after that, they lay me on the table because I'm like not able to move. And then they put the catheter in. The catheter, if you don't know what a catheter is, it's the thing that they put on your vagina. And so like it doesn't make you pee, but like so it holds you pee like when you go to the restroom. Because like after the surgery, I wasn't gonna be able to walk for like a day. But okay, yeah, so like they put the catheter, because I told the lady, I was like, girl, I need to go pee. And she was just like, I put the catheter in so you don't have to go. I was like, okay, babe. So but I was like, she needs to hurry up because I needed to pee so bad. I was like, dude, I need to go pee. But then they put the catheter in, and I didn't feel nothing. Like I didn't feel my pee going out or nothing. But she was like, I just emptied out your bladder. I'm like, okay, whatever. Like I can't even feel it. So we waited for my doctor, like, because my doctor's office is like literally a 3-minute walk from the hospital. And so we're waiting for my doctor to come so they could start. And like there's a light on the table that like I could see, like, because they have a curtain so you can't see like you getting cut open, right? So there was like a light, and I could see like the reflection of my stomach. And I saw the guy, like he was like, I guess, poking my stomach to make sure I can't feel nothing, because I couldn't feel nothing. So they were just finished prepping my body, like cleaning it and stuff. And then they were setting up the other nurses for the babies, they're setting up like their section to get ready for when the babies come out. And so I was just like, okay. I was like so nervous. I was so scared. I was like, oh my goodness, I didn't want to have another C-section. But during that time they were doing my spinal, my boyfriend couldn't be in the room for some reason. I don't know why, but he couldn't be in the room. So then they call him right after the doctor comes in. The doctor comes in, and then my boyfriend comes, and they're already cutting me open. And they're cutting me open, they're taking all my guts out, all that stuff out. And my boyfriend was watching it. I couldn't watch it. I was just like, like I wouldn't be able to watch that. But yeah, he was watching everything. Like he saw everything. He saw them cut me open, take everything out, take the babies out. So like I can't move, so I was laying there, and I just hear everything. But honestly, this time around with my C-section, it was like better than the last time. The last time it was horrible. Like it just hurt. Like it did hurt, honestly. Like I felt everything. Like yes, you're supposed to feel tugging, but like it hurt. Like when they pulled Jordan out, like it hurt. Like I think I said like ouch or something, because it hurt really bad. But this time around it did not even hurt. And I don't know if I feel like it's because the other hospital I had delivered at with Jordan, I feel like they weren't doing their job. Like their nurses were so rude. They didn't check up on me. It was just horrible. But so I was on the table and I was waiting for the babies to come out. It took like maybe like 20-15 minutes for them to get one baby out. So baby A was first, of course, this tinier one, Junior. So Junior was first. So then they're like, I don't know exactly what they said, but basically they're like, oh, here he comes. And then he, like when he came out, he was crying, and I started crying. My boyfriend says he didn't see me crying, but he was looking at like the baby's coming out the whole time. So I'm like, of course he didn't see me crying. But yeah, so I was crying. I was like I don't know, it was crazy. Like I was crying. I was like, damn, like this is crazy. And then so then he comes out, and then the second one's just there, like he's chilling. And like my boyfriend got a good picture, but he was chilling, and he was still in his sack. So like he was gonna come out with his bag, but they had to pop it. But yeah, he was like still in the bag, and he was gonna come out like that. He was just waiting to come out. And that's Santos. And he didn't really cry at first. Whenever he came out, they had to like, I guess, I don't know what they did, because I couldn't see nothing. But then he started crying a little bit after he came out. But I was just like, I was all crying, and I was like, damn, like finally they're out. But so then after a little bit after, like they showed me the babies. A little bit after they showed me the babies, and after they showed me the babies, like maybe like 5 minutes after, I started feeling like dizzy, like lightheaded. So I hear something. So I started feeling lightheaded, and I tell my boyfriend. My boyfriend tells the guy that was like the guy that did my spinal, and I don't know, like my boyfriend says I talked to them, but I don't remember talking to them. That's the last thing I remember was seeing the babies and telling my boyfriend I felt lightheaded, and that was it. Like I felt like all like how can I, like not there, but like I heard everything, but like I was all like that, like not there, like all like about to pass out and everything, like not conscious. I don't know how to like describe it to y'all, but I wasn't all there. And I was just like, he was just like, because they put I swear I hear something, but they put the little gas things right here under my mask. And my boyfriend said that I told the guy he could put it, because that he was gonna put it, and I said okay that he could put it. I was like, I swear I did not say that. He's like, you did. I was like, I do not remember. The only thing I remember was seeing the babies, and that's it. But right after I got out the operating room, right after I got out the room, I started like getting like being more aware. Like I started getting back to myself. I don't know how to say it. Like the medicine made me like not be all there. But after that, I started getting back to myself when I was like, when they were walking me or like pushing me to the room. And then I was like, damn, that's crazy, because with Jordan, I was not able to do that, like, at all. I was not able to talk. I was not able to hold the babies. And but with Jordan, like, it was crazy. But with this experience, man, it was the best, like, honestly. But so after we go in the room, they're asking me questions and I'm able to answer them. And I was just like, damn, like, I feel good. Like, I felt really good. I did not, like, I don't know, like, I literally, after like 10 minutes after, I was able to like pick up my legs, like to move my legs. They were just like, wow, like most people aren't like able to do that. I was just like, girl, like, I feel good. I was doing good. Like, everything was good. And so then we're just waiting there. We waited there for like maybe 2 hours, because I'm supposed to recover for 3, because I'm supposed to recover for 2 hours. And then we're waiting for our room. So it took kind of long because we're waiting for a room. And then on top of us waiting for a room, they were doing their shift change. So they were changing their shifts while we're waiting for a room. So we're waiting for a room for like a long time. And then they moved us up to our room. And after they moved us up to our room, like, I was happy. I was like, damn, like, finally they're out. And then I held I think it was Junior I got to hold first. I didn't get to hold Santos because they were doing they were testing the sugar. They were testing the sugar first, but I got to hold Junior first, and I was like so happy. But with whenever we went up to the room, the nurses are so nice. I went to the what is it called? Methodist, the medical center one on Floyd. It's the best. Like, I think it's the main Methodist hospital. But let me tell y'all having babies, y'all need to go there, because hell no. I delivered Jordan at, I think it was Metropolitan. And I hated it. Like, they were so rude. I will never go back there, like, at all. But so we got to the room, and the nurses were so nice. And I'm trying to think what else I remember, because everything, like, there's a lot going on. But so I think I'm trying to think. No, I think we fed the babies downstairs. But we couldn't have visitors, because I asked them if we could have visitors, and they said no. So I was just like, okay, whatever. But like, I was able to like move my legs, and I guess you're not supposed to do that yet, but I was able to. Like, I felt good. I'm telling y'all, like, I felt so good. I was able to do a lot of things. And then by like, okay, so they kept testing their sugar because they're born at 36 weeks. I don't know why, but they kept testing them. And unfortunately, Santos, his sugar was like, I guess, too low. So they're just like, they could only give him this sugar gel, like 3 times. And after the 3rd time, they have to go down to the NICU. So unfortunately, it was both of them that their sugar kept going low. And I was like, damn, like, what the hell. But their sugar kept going low, and what's it called? They gave Santos the gel, like, already 3 times, and the lady was just like, okay, well, he has to go down to the NICU. And I was just like, for real, like, you serious? I was kind of like sad, because like, then he's not gonna be with me, and like, I'm only gonna have one baby, like, in the room with me. But my boyfriend was able to go, like, with them whenever they took Santos. So I was just like, okay, like, I want him to go. So he goes, and you hear one of the babies. They make noises, but then they go back to sleep. But he was able to go, so I was like, good. Like, so he went, and then after he went, he tells me that I guess they put his, I don't know if he told me they put his IV right away, but they put an IV in to give him fluids, and I think they put it in right away, and he said he didn't even cry. I was just like, he didn't even cry, and he's like, yeah, no, he didn't even cry. I was just like, damn. But yeah, he didn't even cry. And then what's it called? So then I still had Junior in the room, and Junior was he then, like, I think the next day, was it? No, later on that day. Later on that, like, it was 5 in the morning whenever Santos was down, and then like around 2 is when Junior had to go down, because him too, his sugar was like, it was just not going up. It was not like at where they wanted it to be. So I was just like, oh my goodness. So they both had to go down, and I was just like, oh my goodness, like, that's stressful. Both my babies are down there. But then that day, it was the next day, the following day. So this is the following day. This is October 5th. The following day, I was able to like walk. The nurse had helped me up my first time to walk, to go to the restroom, to take out my catheter. So we go to the restroom, she takes it out, and I'm just like, finally, like, I'm gonna be able to walk. And she's just like, that I have to go to the restroom with them like twice to make sure my bleeding was okay, and then I could do it by myself. So I was like, okay. So I had to call her the second time I need to go to the restroom, and then that was it. So then after the second time, she was just like, well, you could go see the babies whenever you want. Like, it was like 24/7, like I could see them whenever. So she tells me that I could go see the babies whenever I want, just to let me know if I wanted to see them, so she could bring a wheelchair. I was like, yeah, can you bring one? And my boyfriend was asleep at the time, like, he was resting. He helped me so much, like, literally, like, he was just like, just rest, because like after the surgery, like, you're supposed to rest, but I just couldn't, like, I couldn't go to sleep. Like, I just felt like I needed to stay up. I just think I was just so excited, like, my babies were finally here, so I just couldn't go to sleep. But then he was just like, no, you need to go to sleep. Like, when they were in the room with us, he was like, no, go to sleep. So I was just like, okay. So I went to sleep, and he like took care of them the whole time. Like, I was waking up every time they woke up, but like I saw that he was taking care of them. Like, he was like feeding them, changing their diapers. So I was like, okay, like, I don't need to do nothing. But so then I would go back to sleep. But what was I talking about? See, I forget. I started a pregnancy brain just a little bit. I'm trying to think. Oh, okay, so then she tells me, the nurse had told me that I could go see the twins whenever I wanted to. And I was like, okay, like, I want to go see them just to bring the wheelchair. And she was like, okay. So she brings it. Then I wake my boyfriend up, and when I wake him up, I tell him, like, let's go see the twins, and he's like, okay. So then he takes me, first I go through the wheelchair, and then the other times that I would go see them, I would go, like, I would walk. I think I only walked one time, and then after that I kept going with the wheelchair because I got like too exhausted. But we were able to see the twins while they were in there, and I was in the hospital for like until Thursday. I got there Monday, I was in there till Thursday. So we went down to the NICU every time. Like, I would take a nap, and then I would wake up, and then I would try to pump because I wanted to breastfeed. I would try to pump like every they said to pump every 3 hours because my supply hadn't came in yet. So the little bit that I did make, I would send it down to the NICU so like they could get the nutritions they needed. And so we were there for like until Thursday, and like I missed them so much. But by Wednesday night they came back into our room, and while the nurses, they were like, so that everybody was just like, she's doing good. Like, I guess like I was like moving around like by myself. I didn't need no help to move around. My boyfriend would help me, of course, but like I told him no, like I got it. Like, I wanted to be independent because like I wanted to heal. Like, it'll be better, faster recovery, like if I was independent. So, but yeah, like I was surprised because with Jordan, I was not able to stand up straight. I was not able to do nothing like until like, I don't even know how long it took me, like maybe like a few weeks. I don't even remember. But I was not able to do anything with Jordan right after I had him. Like, I was miserable. I wasn't even like, it just felt so ugly. I think it was just the hospital that I was at because this time around, like it was the best. Like, honestly, it was amazing. Like, I had no problem. Oh, it's all the rose bush outside. I'm like, what is, like, who's scratching my window? But it was honestly like the best experience I had at that hospital. Like, they were so nice, and they treated me good. And then the babies too. Like, I was scared to have them down there, like with the strangers, like somebody I don't know. So I would try to go down there as much as I can. But all the nurses were nice. But my experience was the best. Like, honestly, I love that hospital, and it was like amazing. Like, I never would have thought I would have had that experience. I was expecting to have the same experience I did with Jordan. I was expecting the worst. Like, I was so scared. I did not want to go through it again. But thank God I had the best nurses, and they took care of me and everything. But honestly, the C-section was the best experience I had with compared to Jordan's. But I would still go all natural instead of having a C-section, because it's just, I don't know, like, for me it's just scary. But my labor was okay. I mean, I wish I would have had regular like delivery, but God planned for other things. He wanted me to have a C-section. But the babies are like such good babies. Like, really, like I'm so in love with them. Like, I have baby fever. Me and my boyfriend have baby fever, and we just had babies. Like, it don't make sense, but they are so cute, and Jordan is so good with them. Like of course he don't understand, like not understand, but like he don't know how to be like gentle. He's rough, so like we try to keep him away from them, like as much as we can, because like he's kind of like rough. I mean, he's a toddler. He doesn't understand that they're babies and they can't really do nothing. But yeah, like we kind of tell him like, no, you can't do this, you can't do that, and he's like, okay. But I would call him like to put the bottles in the sink or to give me a diaper, and he'll do it. He's such a good boy. But we have the most amazing babies. Like, I'm so happy they came out healthy, and like, really, guys, like I'm so blessed. Like, I'm happy like with everything. I was gonna put eyelashes on, but I don't want to because I'm not really going nowhere. Literally, I just did my makeup for the video. but yeah, so like my experience was the best, guys. Like, I was really scared, but it went really well, thank God, because I did so much praying. I was like, please God, like, make this go right. I do not want to go through hell again. But no, it went really well. But I thank God for that, because if it wasn't for him, it probably would have been worse. But what was I gonna say? But yes, the good babies. Trying to think. Did I leave anything? Oh, somebody had asked me how fast like did my stomach go down. It's going down pretty fast. Like, honestly, it went down pretty fast. I'll show it to y'all right now. Look. See if it's like, of course it's loose, but it went down pretty fast. And I need to go do my hair, so I'm take out to the restroom with me, make sure the boys are fine first, and then take out to the restroom. My goodness, my hair looks so ugly. But as I was saying, or what I was saying, but anyways, they're such good babies, like. But I did stop breastfeeding because I stopped breastfeeding because, man, this camera's like so, my tripod had broke, so sorry guys. Let me see. I can't, there's no way for me to put it higher. But they're such good babies. Like literally they only cry for when they're hungry, if they have gas, and that's really it. It's really when they're hungry. And they don't really cry when they have gas. They just kind of like, they kind of whine. Like they don't, it's not even like a cry. They just kind of like make a noise. But they're such good babies. But anyways, I'm trying to think what else I need to talk about. But yeah, my stomach was going down pretty fast. Thank God, because I was just like, oh, I'm gonna be looking fat for a minute. But my face went down fast too, because my face really chubby. But I was breastfeeding, like not like directly. I was pumping for like maybe like, I recently just stopped because my boobs hurt like the worst. It was the worst pain, so I had to stop. I was like, no, I'm stopping. I'm not gonna do this anymore. But I pumped as much as I could, and then I froze it because I heard you could freeze, like you could freeze your milk, and it's good in the freezer for up to a year, right? That's what I heard. Yeah, for up to a year. So I was just like, well then I'm gonna do that. So that's what I did. I was gonna put my hair up, but I don't know. I'm not going nowhere, guys. I just filmed the video, really. But it was an amazing experience. These boys are so good. I'm trying to think. I don't know what else. If I forgot to leave, if I forgot to tell y'all something, but feel free to comment or message me any questions you guys have, or whenever I post something on my story, just reply to it. But that's gonna be it for today's video, because I have to get back to the boys because they do need my attention. But they are so good. Like I would think it would be so much harder. Like literally I probably only get like a few hours of sleep, but it's so worth it because they're not gonna stay little forever. Like they're not. But thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry I wasn't able to record, but just let me know what videos y'all want to see next.